Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gil, and
this is Matt.
yeah, yay, we're back. We're gonna defeat the mechanical life form, Mother Brain. Oh wait, we already did that. Let's just go ahead and get loaded back up here. So it took me an hour and 16 minutes and 33 seconds to get my fully powered suit. And I gotta say, it's a piece of shit. So, I don't know if I mentioned this last time we were recording, Matt. Just to break the illusion for people, it's been a week since we recorded the last bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
Yeah. But one of the things I don't like about this part... Oh, fuck. Is the fact that... So when you're running around naked in your Zero suit, Samus takes a full energy tank of damage from the bloody space pirates. Oh fuck! I hate it when I do that. When you're doing the sideways shine spark, if you hold down while you're doing it, instead of running up the platforms like normal, you will actually run into them as if it's a solid wall. And I don't know how many people know that, but I've noticed that while trying to freaking do practice runs with this control that I'm using. But anyway, so one of the things I don't... So Samus takes like a full energy tank of damage from the stupid space pirates, right? In the Zero suit. Well, you get the fully powered suit, and guess what? Samus takes a full fucking energy tank of damage when she gets hit by the bloody space pirates. Oh... So basically, what's the fully powered suit doing for me other than weapons? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, I can move in water too. So it's like, the gravity suit is supposed to add damage resistance. So where the hell is that? Like, I mean, I should
probably just easier to do it.
I mean, I figure the regular power suit should cut off, you know, say, half the damage, alright, that regular Samus would take. So we're down to half energy tank from the space pirates. The Varia suit, another 25%. And so we're down to 75% damage. And then the gravity suit should add even more. I mean, it should be up to like 90 or 95%. So, where the bloody hell is that? Oh yeah, and by the way,
yeah, it is kind of silly.
That shine spark I just did right there. One of the... Oh shit, I didn't even know that was a thing. One of the most difficult in the game, and I have to go back. Son of a bitch. I didn't know you could fall down there. I never knew about that. Interesting. One of the most difficult in the game, and I actually made it look pretty easy. I'm really happy that went as well as it did. Because...
It's a hard one to pull off.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some nightmare runs trying to do that damn shine spark. Oh, God. And actually, it screwed me.
Shine spark, it's a really cool feature, but it's hard to pull off sometimes.
Yeah. Though I will say, getting 100% in this game is not nearly as hard as it is in Fusion. Dear God, they were dicks with Fusion. That fucking room of all breakable blocks that you have to screw attack through. You have to space jump through it. And I have to go out of this door. You have to space jump through it. And if you fail once, if you lose that, if you touch anything you have to start the entire thing over. And there's like 2 fucking power-ups you have to get. Oh, God. During my Fusion LP, trying to record that, I ultimately just decided to do a pickup montage rather than showing each one like I'm doing here. Because that took me 40 fucking minutes to do. Just the one pickup drove me fucking insane. And then there's that secret shine spark. I figured after damn near mastering the one I just showed, I'd be able to do the fusion one, no problem. Nope. Can't do it. Never once successfully did it. I tried really hard to record it and could never do it.
I mean, even just for the lack of footage I see of it, even on like YouTube, I'm like, it's definitely hard to pull off.
Yeah. The real difficulty is not... Oh, fuck. I fucked up there. The real difficulty is not the shine spark itself, but the fact that you have to... Oh, God damn it. This is going to drive me crazy. The fact that you have to dodge enemies at the same time. Because, I mean, you get hit, your shine spark's gone. And it's the same in this game. But there are very few situations where that comes into play. There's one. Oops, forgot to kill the black pirate. Oh well, doesn't matter. But yeah. Did you start up your playing alongside me again? Or are you gonna wait?
Sadly, I was not able to get it running.
Oh well, that's okay.
I mean, yeah, I was planning on just doing a normal run, not even collecting 100%, and you caught up to me pretty quick, so... Of course, Torian had to be a big pain in the butt for me that time, so that was an interesting run.
Yeah, I did not have so much trouble with Torian. Excuse me, thankfully. Now, I always trick myself and end up going that way. Don't go that way. It's a trap. I mean, it's a good shortcut to get back if you're going for 100%, but I usually go the other way. God.
I love those robots.
God. I was actually... I didn't know you could push them with missiles until I watched a speedrun of this. I had no idea.
Super missiles make them jump back really far.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste the super missiles. You don't get that many in this game. I mean, the only...
I just...
No, go ahead.
I just love the sound effect from Super Metroid for them.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The boom. Yeah, they have a really nice heavy feel to them in Super Metroid. I mean, like, you hit a wall and the entire screen shakes.
Of course, if you look at it, Super Metroid shine sparking and stuff like that was a lot more punishing.
Yeah. But then shine sparking in Super Metroid is not nearly... I mean, it's not really as big a deal, you know? I mean, there are a few spots to even really use it. But I will say, I actually do prefer Super Metroid system of taking energy from you when you shine spark. I actually like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you hit a wall and stuff like that, I mean, that's a high impact. You know, you'd think that would do something.
Well, it's not even hitting the wall that does the damage. Like, if you watch your life bar while you're just speeding along, you're taking damage.
It drains.
Yeah. And, I mean, it makes sense, you know? I mean, they're energy tanks, and yeah, they're your health, but if you think about it, it also makes sense that, yeah, they're the power source. You know, it's basically like extra batteries for your suit. You know, I mean, the reason...
Normally they use power shields, but this time you're pushing it to something else.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, because I think, I like to think that, you know, what's killing you in Metroid when you run out of energy is not the actual running out of energy. It's the fact that now your suit has lost power, and the shot that, you know, uses up the last of the energy just punches right through the suit and into the nice, soft, fleshy bits.
Now you're gonna try jumping over him?
You know, I used to. The thing is like, there's no point, because once you're in here, unless you bomb jump out, you know, there's no way to get out of here. You know, I mean, you can bomb jump, but I always tried to. I would always try to space jump out, but you just, when you space jump, you are traveling in a direction. It is damn near impossible. I've never done it, and now I'm just like, ah, fuck it, it's not worth the extra time. You know, I mean, at this point in the game, I'm a BAMF, badass motherfucker. Just, you know, just power through it. I
don't want to say like, oh, hey, I've done it once. Okay, I believe I have done it once. Don't ask me to do it again.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
To repeat that.
And I mean, I think I mentioned when going through the stealth section as Zero Suit Samus, there was one time that I made it through that damn room. You know, the one long hallway before the final save point, and the test for the suit, where you have the space pirate on top of a platform, and then you're underneath, and then you have, you know, a space pirate under a platform you have to go over. You know, basically you have to go over and under. I got through there perfectly once, never again. Have not been able to repeat that. But I swear I did it. I know it's possible, but it is so difficult to do. Speaking of difficult, this energy tank, until I watched a speed run, I thought you had to space jump through it, and that's the way I did it originally. I actually did manage to successfully space jump all the way through that. Now that I know I can just shine spark through it, nope, never doing it that way again.
Yeah.
There we go, that was
imagine
nice.
that tons of fun trying to get it to work.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so now this is one of the... Oh, well, that worked perfectly that time. Alright, now hopefully I can... Is that too high? No, perfect. Wow. First try. Never once during my practice runs did I do it on the first try. Stupid space rides. Alright.
I don't know, you might be getting pretty lucky today with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, let's hope it doesn't jinx me for later. Now, the reason I dropped a power bomb...
Because I remember the last couple parts.
Yeah. It's really nice that that stays gone. So that's why I like to use the, you know, the way you have to go if you don't have power bombs first and then drop one in the middle. It, you know, it doesn't save a whole lot of time, but it saves a few seconds. I'll take it. Not that I'm going to get under 2 hours this time, but... I do.
We're definitely getting the expansions pretty quickly there. So, I mean... Except for those few. The last couple parts.
Well, you know, I mean, it's, I'm not a speedrunner, you know? I make no claims of being really fast. You know, faster than, you know, I consider myself an intermediate player. Well, intermediate to expert. I mean, I know a lot of things. It's just I can't personally do a lot of them. These fuckers. I want my revenge. That's the other reason. It's like, I could never be a speedrunner, because it's like, when something like that happens, I can't ignore it. It's like, gotta have my revenge.
Can't just ignore it. I have to destroy them.
Yeah. So this Shine Spark, I have done once. I'm gonna try. Don't. Oh my God! Stop it! You get out of the way. Jesus.
See how many missiles just bounced right off him.
So this spot is confusing. Now I'm not gonna really do this now. But I managed to do this once, and I really like this one. But I don't know, for some reason, I screw it up too much. You know, you have to come up here, kill that guy. That's important. And, well, when you're running for your life, that, you know, when the ship's about to explode, that guy's not there. But whatever. I'm going this way anyway. I'm going for the super missile tank. I don't know about you. Maybe I'm the only one who does this, but even after I get the fully powered suit, I still try to stealth through a lot of this area.
Yeah, I think you're the only person that does that. I'm just like, tear through everything in sight.
I just don't like getting caught. Nope. Wait a minute. I made a wrong turn. Yep, I was supposed to go. Stupid black pirates. That was another thing. Watching a speedrun taught me, is that at the end there, there's a... Before the ship, you know, you have to fight the 2 black pirates before you can continue. There is, thankfully, a trick to it where you just... I mean, I'm going to try to do it here. Hopefully it'll go well. But where you basically, space jump down to get their attention, then space jump back up to the ledge. And then they'll crawl up the ledge, but they won't come all the way up, and they'll shoot the opposite direction from you. And you can just blast them, and once you kill one, the other one will take the old guy's spot. And, you know, and then they're super easy. And I mean, on hard mode, that's fucking necessary. Because you don't have the energy to take them both on. You know what?
Yeah, because I mean, even on...
No, nothing. Go ahead.
You know, like, even on, like, normal mode, it takes a good 20 to 30 seconds to take them out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing it just, like, the usual way of just jumping down.
Yeah. How did they...
I just feel like that whole destroy the tube.
Whatever.
I have no clue. Well, I don't know, you kind of fell from up there, but... There was that whole, like, destroying the tube with the power bomb thing. Like, that's such a Super Metroid reference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And the funny thing is like, in Super Metroid, there's no hint that you can do that, you know? But even then, you just sort of... I don't remember ever reading about how to do that, just sort of figured it out, you know?
I mean, like, I think, for me, it was more of a... Wouldn't this be cool if I could blow this up?
Yeah.
Try it, and I'm just like, no way.
Yeah, I know, and then it breaks, and you're like, oh, yeah.
I mean, it just makes you feel that much more awesome.
Yeah.
The one thing that I thought was kind of odd, though, was the actual, like, okay, the power bomb went off, right?
Mm-hmm.
The power bomb then ended.
Yeah.
Then the glass breaks.
Well, and it's not even that, actually. The glass will stay solid indefinitely. It will not break until you move Samus. Because I did it once, and I was actually... It was when I started playing Super Metroid again after it came out on the Wii Virtual Console. I broke it, or I used a power bomb, and then it didn't break, and I was like, well, what's going on here? It's supposed to break. And I was like, oh, well, whatever, I'll go. And then I moved Samus, and then it broke. Oh, yeah. So that's this is the area here I was trying to grab on before when I was Zero Suit Samus. I think you can kneel down here and probably just barely with her stun pistol hit that guy. But then I have no idea, because there's nothing else here. There's no secret passageway, just this ledge. So I'm sure there's a way to grab it. Yeah. But I have no idea. This is what I hate about getting 100%. Is like
It's always fun.
Yeah, I just went through this area. I mean, so here's.
I have to go all through it again.
Yeah. And well, this is one of my problems with this game. Is like, it takes me, you know, that save station isn't there in hard mode. It takes me like 50 minutes to get through the main area of the game, you know, where you're fighting Ridley and Kraid and then Mother Brain. You know, 50 minutes to an hour. It takes me another hour or more to go around and collect 100%. So basically, item collection and backtracking is half the game for me. And to me, there's something off about that. Like, I'm fine with it adding, say, you know, like an extra half hour or something, but it shouldn't be half the damn game.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to the speedruns, but it might be. I don't know if it's just the process in which it happens, because I know, like, when I play through.
I hate to interrupt you.
I found okay.
Yo, I hate to interrupt you, and I'm gonna let you finish, but this guy right here, if you go further, will totally see you through that small crack somehow. Don't ask me. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Alright, through playing Metroid Prime, and I mean, I'm not a speedrunner by any means. I play the game 100%, you know, I mean, it could take, like, for Metroid Prime, it takes me on average about 4 hours. You know. So I mean, like, I go, and I found, like, the quickest way to actually pick up the items so far, you know, I always find little shortcuts here and there. But, it's just kind of interesting, because, you know, there are so many different paths and ways to actually go and get them. You know, each one might be faster in their own specific way, so I mean, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And you know, I'm glad you mentioned Prime, because one thing, like, I played through all 3 Metroid Prime games, and there's a problem with them that I've discovered in playing through each and every single one of them, and then Super Metroid. At the very end of the game, just before the final boss, I do not feel like a complete badass as Samus. I do not feel like I can go anywhere, do anything, and own anything that gets in my way in the Prime games. And a lot of that has to do with the lack of a proper space jump, you know? The fact that you can't bomb jump infinitely. You can't go anywhere or do anything in the Prime games. You can only do what they allow you. And,
yeah.
Let me see. Okay, still gotta get back. That was something I realized, and it's like, man, you know, that actually makes me not kind of like these games as much, realizing that.
Well, I mean, I like, it still does make you feel good running through Fendrana Drifts, just having fun with the plasma beam.
Oh yeah, I mean, the plasma beam is fucking great.
Yeah, the flamethrower is useless, pretty much, in my opinion. But...
Oh no, I agree with you. I'm with you there. The flamethrower is... There's no point to it whatsoever.
Yeah, because I mean, like, Wave Buster, also known as the Ridley Destroyer, for me, works absolutely well.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the, you know, the ice spreader, which is against for Metroid Prime. It's, in my opinion, necessary.
Hmm.
But
I don't know if that's necessary. I've definitely defeated Metroid Prime without it, but it's certainly very useful.
It helps. It helps.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's just like the flamethrower. I mean, for like the best, in my opinion, one of the best beams in the game, you give it one of the worst.
Oh yeah.
Charge missile combos.
Yeah. And actually, that's another thing that bugs me about Prime is that I don't feel like the beams are very balanced. 'Cause, I mean, the plasma beam and the ice beam, I think, are on the same level in terms of power. But, you know, the plasma beam beats the ice beam out by a lot just because you can fire it so much faster. You know, it's shorter range than the ice beam, but that's not something you really notice in the Prime games.
Yeah, because I mean, it's usually always close combat.
Yeah. Or relatively close, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone either uses the ice beam or the what's a plasma beam. I actually find myself mostly using the wave beam.
Mm-hmm. That's...
I mean, I personally, I think it's the most versatile, so...
Yeah, I mean, the problem with the wave beam I found was that, you know, when you fire the wave beam in Prime, you shoot the three balls of energy. The problem is, and the wave beam is more powerful than the power beam, but only if all three of those balls of energy actually hit. If one or two of them miss, it's much weaker because, you know, it's only doing a third of its potential damage. And I feel like the beam system in Prime 1 would have been better if later you got like some sort of balancer for the rest of the beams once you got the plasma beam, you know? Like if there was some sort of upgrade for the you know, for the power beam in particular, that just made it stronger or something, just to keep it in line with the others. You know, that would have helped a lot.
Or would you have liked, for example, how the other Metroid games are, where it's all compiled?
I mean, yeah, a stacking... I mean, I certainly at first missed the stacking beam system. After the plasma beam turned out to be extremely satisfying, I became okay with it. But, I mean, I was certainly glad when the stacking beam system came back, though I gotta be honest, just from an aesthetic point of view, like, you know how in the Prime games your gun changes its form when you change a beam, right?
Yeah.
The only ones I am okay with how the wave beam looks. But ultimately prefer either the plasma beams look... Come on, there we go. Either the plasma beams look or the power beams look for the gun. And so I always hated using the ice beam because the top pops out and I don't know, it just looks goofy to me. And that's actually like my least favorite thing.
Oh my gosh.
My least favorite section of Prime 3.
The Metroid Prime 3 must have bugged you a whole lot.
Oh yeah, because for most of the game, you just got that goofy little top part jutting out. And I'm just like, God. Cannot wait until I get the Nova Beam. Still not as good as the Power Beam, but I will take it.
Yeah, I was always wondering that too. It's just like, would they go and they did that? It's like the first thing, like, yeah, I'm gonna get the awesome extended plasma beam, right? And so I get it, and like, why am I using the ice beam?
Yeah. Alright, so here... Now the problem is it's been a week, so hopefully I don't forget anything. I mean, I did, you know, start up from an old file, so I have the checklist. which I am never giving up. Have you ever made the mistake, like, you can see at the beginning of this one in particular, I have a completion mark on all 3 files.
Yeah.
Have you ever... And when you actually go to erase a file, it erases that mark as well. And there have been times where I forget, like, after it's been a while that I've played this game, I'll forget that, oh yeah, all I have to do is go to the save file I want to use and select new instead of continue. I'll forget that, erase the file, lose the completion mark, and have to go through the game without the checklist. Have you ever done that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not fun. I mean, especially because you're sitting there, it's like, where in the world did I miss this one expansion?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, for the longest time, I had to rely on a map from GameFAQs to get 100% in this game. And that was actually one thing for this recording. I was like, I cannot be relying on a map. I have to play this game until I know it as well as Super Metroid, So I did. And now I don't have to worry about it. But the checklist definitely helps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some people think you can't get... Oh, shit. Well, I just fucked it up. I was gonna say, some people think you can't get this expansion without...
Oh, you almost saved it too.
Yeah. You can't get this expansion without the space jump. That is not true. When I fight Ridley before Kraid, I always get this expansion no problem just by jumping. Except for this time. But even when you fail, all you have to do is run out and run back in. And I was actually tempted for a second there to just do that this time, but I was like, no, I'll just get it. You know what? These things are annoying. Okay. I think we should, I mean, we've been going for like half an hour, so I think here is a good place to call it for this one. And, we'll pick up, here, next time. Hope you enjoyed. Matt, is there something you wanted to talk about? I seem to recall. I can't remember. My memory's a little fuzzy.
Yes, there is. And if you guys want to, we have a Metroid fan-based community set up on Google+. If you guys have a YouTube account, you do have a Google+ account. So if you guys want to check that out, we have very interesting Metroid discussions there all the time.
Well, we try to anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, totally come, check it out, join up, and, talk about Metroid. It'll be sweet. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.